Holy shnikes, that's a lot of tenor for 3 ladies. Sounds awesome. I can't believe there's only 3 of you.
Once upon a time, we were so in love. Once upon a time, a boy with moonlight in his eyes held his hand in
Nice.
mine and said he loved me so. But that was once upon a time.
So just want to make sure we're all, that was awesome, ladies. Want to make sure we're all clear on what that was chord was. It might be some of our newer folks, or it might be some seasoned members, but we're going to make sure we get that was chord. Chip, yep. Held his hand, or whatever you like to do.
Held his hand.
Great texture to that, though. That was awesome.
Held his hand in
Nice.
mine and said he loved me so. But that was
Awesome. Baritone, root, bass 5. That's the meat of that one. Now, I know we don't hold it that long, but that one's in there maybe 4 times, something like that. Every time that has to be nice and locked in and present like that. That was world class there. Can we hear what it would sound like with the same exact notes and timing, but harmony, everyone echoing, sorry, basses and tenors, easy for me to say, echoing with the baritones. So, he loved me so, so, at the end of the baritone thing, he loved me so, wherever the timing is for the baritones. We do it exactly like the baritones do on the notes you've always done it, even though it would be sort of jumping one note. What do you do, tenors? We come down there, okay? So it would just be, that's,
So you just want to do the words. Yeah.
so held his hand in mine and said he loved me so, he loved me so. Actually doing all the lyrics with the baritones except for the leads. Leads would be posting so, all 3 harmony parts, tenors and basses would do what the baritones do.
held his hand in mine and said he loved me so.
Try that one more time, same thing again. Yes, so the same direction he's always done. He's not updating that. I know it's new terrain for basses and tenors. It'll be the same timing as the baritones.
Held his hand in mine and said he loved me so. He loved me so. But that was once upon a time very
And
long.
that would be another one of those, and you're awesome. Another one of those spots where we created like a certain type of synergy and energy, and then we slightly went back to the old pacing. If we put a stopwatch on it, it might only be a half a second slower. I mean, it's not like dramatically, but it just rolls. Now, he has a good natural feel for that, but it's going to help us if we get a good feel for that, meaning as a chorus, without John helping us in that aspect of what we do. You trusting in this safe environment, well, that made me want to do this. And it's okay. He'll obviously keep us honest if things are getting disjointed or out of sync. But it's okay to experiment with that in this setting. We'd rather have it here so that he knows how to get it bulletproof for us before we go into a stressed environment of competition or major performances and such. Does that make sense? So it's that now again where I want you to trust a bit more starting tonight. When something starts to roll, go with it. I know he feels it, but I want to make sure that we can feel it without his help. One more time, hold his hand. That's such happy information.
Tree.
that's a great place. Go to them. Keep it way up there. All the basses again. Good. And it's still going to be an O. An O always looks like an O, hopefully. A go. So it has a format to O. That was way better again. We'd love it if you ring that high five over to a sound judge will catch that. That's awesome. Here we go. All four chords continue after the basic pick. It rolls, but it's the same nimbleness of chords that you mastered the first time. A go one more time, please. Way to go, ladies. Is it because we've deleted something, right? What was in front of it? And waiting? So you got to make sure that we're not saying the and chord at all, right? So make sure none of us are morphing into the old and note on the first strike of waiting. I think that might be happening by a few of us. Can we hear just leads and basses? Counting all the stars?
Counting all the stars.
One more time, bottom three, like you're waiting. big bucks for that one. Tenors, you're in.
Counting on the stars, waiting.
That's it. So now we're going to freeze weight of waiting. I think it's a bass tenor group 5. That's what we're going to lock. One more time.
Counting on the stars.
Thanks for hanging in there. You're doing awesome. I promise we'll give you a breather in a second. Be ready before jump.
Counting on the stars, waiting.
Bass tenor sing way. You're playing strong enough, tenors. Just make sure there's that pretty smile in it. Ready? Bass tenor again. That's it. That's awesome. Now I know we don't get to hold it that long, nor should we, but it's got to be that present. Waiting, and the D. So the weight, basses we're always in again. So the weight is tenor bass, and the D is lead bass. Ready? All 4 parts.
Counting on the stars, waiting.
Now, awesome. So now we want to sense that. You get comfortable with that? It's not really an update per se. It's like you've been delivering it. But man, now it's just adding a lift off of what's about to follow. Do you feel that? It's waiting. Boom, that quick emotional breath at the next phrase. One more time. Keep going.
Counting on the stars, waiting for the dawn.
So this is John's call, and he'll play with it. But like on some of these echoes, without changing any of the notes or the timing, I wonder if they'll get cleaner. Like the one we talked about. Love me so. Maybe here too. So the berries and tenors will join the basses at least at the end of that. God for the dawn. Right, so how about the dawn for berries and tenors being on the same notes and time you've always done? But instead of trying to time it at the end of the basses thing and stick the landing together, let's go ahead and sync up the lyrics on the dawn and see if that makes it cleaner.
Counting on the stars, waiting for the dawn. But that
I want you to run with that instead of John pulling us through. The dawn. Got it? Got it, tenors and berries? Awesome. And then you take the reins. He'd be happy to give them to you. Take them from him right there. Same spot.